Hey, Mike, pull up YouTube real quick. It's not. I'm getting an error on my side.
You got an error on YouTube?
I'm not. It shows 9 people watching, but it's telling me something went wrong and it's not playing. I'm gonna check my phone.
Okay.
It might be working. If anyone's on YouTube, give a thumbs up.
Yeah, it's up for me.
It's just on my computer. It's not wanting to load. Yeah, it's good.
I'm still like, we've been using StreamYard for how long now, and I still can't figure this thing out. Oh, wait, that's why. There we go. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for your patience. A little bit of a delay tonight. But yeah, we're here. We made it. 2025 Classic. I don't have any slides tonight. Didn't get around to doing that today, but I think everybody at this point knows how this is going to go. This is not new to anyone here. If it is your first season or your first full season and you've made it to the Classic, congratulations. And of course, congratulations to everybody who made it to this point. This is always a blast. This is the culminating event for the season. And Joel, thank you for everything, dude, for everything you've done over the last few weeks and getting all this lined up for us. I wouldn't have been able to do it to this caliber. So thanks, man, for everything, getting all the numbers, getting everybody signed up. That was all Joel, everybody. So appreciate that very much, man.
Problem.
So yeah, we are here. We got 19 folks in. That's good. I think we still are waiting for one, or does everybody in?
Nope, everybody's in.
Fantastic. Awesome. So we're in 37, ready to go for Saturday. Weather's looking good. I have not looked at the wind. Have you, Joel, for Saturday?
5 to 10 miles an hour, I'm pretty sure.
Perfect. That's outstanding. Hey, where are y'all tuning in from? Is anybody on the lake already? I know a few folks went down earlier in the week. A lot of people like to make a trip out of this. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And let us know how the fishing's been, or don't, if it's been good for you. But no, that's I think I might try to get down there tomorrow. Still not sure yet. I know Raleigh wanted to pre-fish a little bit if he could. I know he has to work tomorrow evening, but we might try to get down there in the morning. Just depends on how the rest of tonight goes. And got a lot of stuff to do yet. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and pull up Chaos. So we're 37 in. Let's look at. Do we have the payouts, Joel? Do you know what those are off the top of your head?
Yep.
All right, good. Because I don't. I know we put something out the other day in the Facebook group. Oh yeah, here it is. I found it. So yeah, we're looking at a guaranteed $2,000 first place payout, guaranteed $1,000 second place payout. Third is going to be at 600, fourth 300, and fifth 150. Big Fish is a guaranteed $1,000. Big shout out to all of our sponsors who were on board this year and previous years. We appreciate everybody who helps us out. Obviously, our big title sponsor for the Classic, and really for the entire Angler of the Year running has always been Appomattox River Company. So I just want to give a quick shout out to Vince and the folks at Appomattox River Company. For all their hospitality and for all of their support over the years. And the Angler of the Year this year is going to get to do the ARC experience. So we're really looking forward to that. Every year we drive down to ARC, and over the years they've picked out the kayak to award the Angler of the Year. This year they really stepped up in a big way, and we're doing the ARC experience where the angler gets to go down and pick out what they want. Up to a certain value. So that's going to be awesome. And it really gets to highlight Appomattox River Company and the full experience that you get when you go down there, to Farmville, to their Farmville location, getting to pick out the kayak, getting to see all of the outstanding accessories. Get to kind of rig your boat out as you're there, and also they do some really fantastic rigging themselves. So if you don't feel comfortable drilling into your kayak, leave it to the professionals. I know Spencer did an awesome job on a recent build. I think it was a Bonafide that they just did down there. But yeah, they're stepping into the rigging world. I think they've done it over the years, but they've been highlighting it a little more often lately. So yeah, it's just awesome. And it's an awesome, and that's why we call it the experience, because it really is an experience. They walk you through your kayak, they teach you about it. It's not just a pick up and go, it's the full treatment. So I know the Angler of the Year is going to be really happy about that. Big shout out to Catoctin Creek, Mr. Mark Burks. I don't know if you guys saw the teaser, that video that I put out of the Rookie of the Year spinning rod this year. It's an awesome build, and that thing is it's one of a kind. You're never going to see another one like it. So that's always an awesome token of appreciation from Mark, and we appreciate him over the years as everything he's done for us and supporting the Rookie of the Year award. And this year, KBF, and it's not actually KBF. I say KBF because it's synonymous with Chad Hoover, but Chad has stepped up in a big way as well. He's starting off a new business called KFast, and it's Kayak Fishing Advanced Safety
Training.
There we go. Thanks. And that is something that he's starting. I know if y'all have been following KBF over the last few weeks. And obviously, the unfortunate event, I know a kayaker lost his life. I don't know if it was one or more, but we've been seeing them pop up more often, without wearing PFDs and guys, losing their lives out on the water. So he's been really a really kind of big proponent more lately of the whole no wear, no share thing. So I know we've always been a strong advocate for that. Kind of for that policy. The no wear, no share, for those who aren't familiar, is if you're not wearing a PFD in any of your photos, we don't allow it to be posted on our group, on our social media and all that stuff. I know there's probably a few floating around there from years past that we just didn't catch, but if you do catch it, let us know. We'll delete it. But really, it's bigger than that. The PFD is there to save your life. It's of no use if it's not on you. So again, getting back to the KFast, it's going to be a certification training program that Chad's launching, and we're going to be kind of some of the first to start getting qualified for that. So every hour on the hour, we're going to have an hourly big bass this weekend. So whoever catches the biggest bass that within the hour is going to win a $25 value, but it's basically the basic course, and you're going to be able to get certified in kayak safety. So that's something you'll be able to take at a later date, but you'll have the certificate and ability to enroll in that as soon as it's available. And then I think there's also a big fish. I don't want to mistaken. Let me pull it up really quick so I don't say the wrong thing. There's another grand prize. I think it's a pretty big number. I think it's over $500 some, but there's another. It's basically the full package. Here it is. Let me pull this up. Where's the post? Sorry guys, bear with me here. I don't want to botch it.
It's your first time. It's okay.
I know. Okay, here it is. So, so basically, every hour, the biggest bass is going to earn the $25 basic certificate course credit. The top three biggest bass overall will each receive a $75 credit towards the advanced course. And then one angler will win the KFast Fast Pass, which is a $575 value. And more info will be coming on that. But this is the kind of where we're at right now in terms of the, Chad's program and helping him get it kickstarted. So I think it's going to be a really good thing. And obviously there's a decal that is along with that. So you get the decal slapped out on your kayak, and you'll be a certified card carrying advanced safety training expert. So it's pretty cool stuff. I'm glad we're getting to be in on that with Chad. But yeah, without further ado, we'll go ahead and kick off the captain's meeting. I'm not going to go, like I said, I don't have slides, but we're going to go ahead and just review some of the basics. If y'all have questions, please ask them in the comment section. We'll be sure to get to those, as soon as possible. So, all right. So the pre-fishing cutoff is, I should say the registration closes tonight at midnight. Everybody's signed up, so we're good to go there. Pre-fishing cutoff is tomorrow at 4 p.m. That's Friday, October 3rd. Pre-fishing cutoff 4 p.m. tomorrow. Nobody should be out on the lake after 4 p.m. Earliest launch on Saturday is going to be 6 a.m. So again, using boat ramps at Lake Anna, make sure you're on the public side. No launching from Airbnbs or private launches and anything like that. I don't care if you use Christopher Run Campground. I know there's a launch there, not a big deal. It's a public campground. But nobody should be on the water before 6 a.m. Go ahead and get get your kayak loaded up and off to the side if you need to, but don't be going to your spots until 6 a.m. You have a lines wet time of 6:30, and you have 8 hours to fish. 2:30 p.m. will be lines out, and then we're going to roll with the half-hour submission cutoff. So 3 p.m. is the cutoff for fish submissions. Pretty straightforward. We're going to give y'all a little extra time. Meet up at Tim's around 4 p.m. and that's when we're going to crown the champion, the angler of the year, the rookie of the year. We have some really awesome trophies again from Catch. Shout out to Duke and the folks over at Catch for hooking us up with some amazing trophies. We got catch boards for the big bass, the AOY, the rookie of the year, and then the big bass trophy, and of course the angler of the year trophy and the classic first place trophy are all in hand, ready to go. We also got a trophy for Appomattox River Company. I got another certificate of appreciation from Mark as well. So making sure our sponsors are taken care of. But yeah, it's good stuff. Joel, thanks for helping out with that order as well, man. All right, we talked public access. No.
Got a net too there, but
what's up?
Just the net for big fish.
Yeah, that's right. I almost forgot. We ordered another net this year. So big bass. That's big bass of the year, right?
Yep.
So big bass of the year is going to get a catch board and the a net.
Broken twig.
That's
broken
right.
Twig landing net.
Yep, broken twig landing. So it's the old hockey stick that's been converted to a big bass net. So they're pretty sturdy and really high quality. So that's also going to go home with the big fish winner, big fish of the year. All right. Let's see. We'll have some other awesome prizes too. I still got prizes from Innovative Sportsman, prizes from Rogue Fishing. We'll probably see what we can do from the club. If we have any, a couple bucks. I know we're going to be kind of evening out the payouts, with some extra club money that we have. So. We'll be good to go. Let's see. Identifier card. I know originally I put out that we're going to use a unique identifier, but Joel yelled at me, so I decided to just go back and do the regular KBF card.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's the regular KBF card. If you don't have any, let me know. I'll be down there, Saturday morning. Hit me up and I'll let you know where I'm at if you guys forget one or whatever. But yeah, KBF identifier card. And we'll be releasing the code. We're going to do the code Saturday morning. We're not going to do the code tomorrow night. So bring your Sharpies.
I'll yell at you later and try to change your mind. So
I know you will.
Yeah.
Safety. Obviously, we talked about PFDs again. None of this is new to anybody that is made it to this juncture of the season, but we have to say it anyway. Make sure you wear your PFDs. Make sure make sure your whistle's on.
Make sure you got batteries in your 360 light.
Yeah, make sure you got your 360-degree white lights.
Dark.
It will be dark. If you got your red and green, you can run them too. Let's see. Bring a headlamp. That's always helpful, especially if, for whatever reason, your 360 light doesn't work. At least you have a headlamp. It's better than nothing.
Just keep your head on a swivel.
Yes, keep your head on a swivel. No alcohol. Drink it the night before. Don't drink it the day of or morning of the tournament. What else? Yeah, don't get DQ'd. If you see anybody out there busting the rules, be a tattletale, let me know. Catch board, yak attack board. Those are the only 2 boards allowed. I don't care which catch it is. Can be metal, plastic, aluminum. And then, yeah, make sure you guys are hydrated. Make sure you're motivated, and give it hell on Saturday morning, because this is it. This is it, you guys. Again, congratulations to everyone who has made it to this point. It's going to be a good one. I hope I see Rick Saturday morning, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed.
Yeah, he's in the comments. He's watching.
There he is.
I got a couple of things if you're done.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, do you have Fit Chaos up? I mean, I have it up. I can share. So, I'm just dropping this link in the chat. It was in the email I sent you guys. I apologize that you guys got 5 emails. The server for our email is lagging. So, it didn't show as sending. That link's not going either. What the? I'm trying to pull it in. It will not. There it is. It went twice. There's lag in that too. Any Android users, this is going to be next year especially too, but this year, watch that video. There's settings in there. The way EXIF data works for Android is blocked from your normal default gallery. So it doesn't always map out the information for Mike as a judge to show where the fish were caught or the photos were taken. It shows the upload spot. It'll give a lat long to show where you caught it, but it's not actually mapping correctly. So there's a weird setting in Android. That video covers how to adjust it. You actually have to pick the Google Photos gallery as the default, and that photo has to be uploaded from there. We're not going to harp on it too hard for this, more than likely, just because it is a change. It's not something I've had Android for 4 or 5 years now, and I had no idea it was doing this until last 2 weeks. It was happening just looking at my own uploads. Did that link come through for people? It looks like it did, at least on my side. I'm gonna drop it in Facebook at least too, just to check that, and it'll come through. And then the other thing is, and these will be taken down the night of the tournament. Let's see if I can share my screen.
I saw it come through on YouTube there, and then
okay.
Yeah, Facebook.
I don't have it open. Which is the share screen button? The plus button?
It's presenter invite, yeah, plus.
Share screen. So the series for everybody, if anybody hasn't noticed before, the series haven't always loaded correctly, and then they've been turned off. So if you go to the home page now for the club, all previous series are listed now. All those standings should be 99% correct. Should be up to date so we can go back into 2021. This is with a drop. So right now, these are the current standings. As we saw, these will be taken down, like I said, day of or night before. All that information's there. So this is showing Eddie in the lead with his best 6. Pretty significant lead. I believe Andrew's leading Rookie of the Year. We covered this in the email. Ties is chasing him, and a few others here qualified for that. But this is going to be current. Finally figured out how this works. So that way we can kind of point back to it and get at a post in spreadsheets for everybody to try to figure out how to do auto sum, fix that. So this should be good now. If you do see anything that's off at all, just let us know. It should be right because it's based on our standings for the year. So like I said, you can check that out, and then we'll start pointing to this on the website too. But I haven't seen it. That's all I had. I just wanted to cover those 2 things quickly just to make sure.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man, for doing that. Yeah, and I know said thanks earlier for running down all the registration stuff for everybody. Thanks again, too, for working with Tom and the folks at Fishing Chaos for really diving into this data, because it's important, and getting it straight is is, we owe it to you guys, to all of y'all for, to make sure everything's as accurate as possible. So I'll write you up for an award later, Joel.
Yeah, I'm my boss now.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Cool. I don't really see any questions. There's a question about the biggest pair. Yeah, we're not. That was a failed attempt. Failed on our part, really. For the biggest pair thing we tried to do this year. Most of the folks that won weren't even KBF members, unfortunately, but had a couple in there. But like I said, I talked with Chad, and we decided to go the route to promote his new business instead. So, like I said, really looking forward to that, and I think that's going to serve well around the community and bring awareness to safety on the water. As our kayaks become more advanced, there's a lot going on. When they're out there fishing, it's not just holding the paddle and throwing a rod in a rod tube anymore, like it was back in the day. There's a lot going on our rigs, a lot of very fast rigs, relatively fast. Obviously, we're not boats or anything, but there's definitely a lot going on. So safety is something we always got to keep in mind and keep at the forefront of what we do.
So there is a comment in there that test feature is actually lying to you. Don't trust that. Just follow that video. That's the test to make sure that your location settings are turned on, but it's actually not checking the EXIF the way that the app wants it to work.
You're talking about the test in chaos.
Yeah. So there's for everybody. Yeah, it's misleading. You got to go into you got to do that says there, clear your default gallery. It doesn't want you using. There's Android settings and security settings that are preventing the EXIF data from actually flowing. And so you have to. And if you want to message me on Facebook or email, let me know. I can send you a whole SOP document that walks you through the settings you need to do correctly. That test feature it's saying that the location is right, and we can tell that a location's there and looking at the judging, but it doesn't. There's a mapping feature that is in the platform that is more or less hiding that detail. Go to bed, Ollie.
Hey, what's up, Ollie? Miss you guys. Miss you too, man. I miss hearing about all your food. I know you're probably still down there cooking up a storm. I'll tell you what, Ollie has the best water, or at least when he was here, he had the best water in his kayak. Like, not water from like the lake, like drinking water. I remember it was like a hot day. I forget where we were, but me and Riley were really thirsty, and he threw a bottle of, I think it was like some kind of like really rich French water, and it was super ice cold, and it was like amazing.
Yeah, Eddie, it is just an Android thing. It's different settings. So if you use an Android device, just check out that video. If it doesn't make sense, email, text me, send me a message. I can walk you through it. I've spent the last week and a half trying to figure it out. So it's a weird nuance, I'll say. Never knew it was happening until recently.
Cool. I don't see anything else coming through.
Yeah, should be good. Should be
just under half an hour. So good stuff. I'll let y'all get back to your evening. If you're going to fish tomorrow, be safe out there.
Water by 4.
Got one more question. This is the same gallery issue that's existed for almost a year.
I'm not familiar. It's the default thing. So you can't pick the red icon in your gallery. When you first click, depends on how you use Android. Typically when you open an app for the first time or you open a link, it'll ask you what you want to open it with. That's the first time I ever used Chaos. I defaulted the gallery and not the photos instead. And so when you default the gallery, there's a setting in there that's wiping it. So that video and I can send the PDF out. It'll walk you through on how to clear that setting and clear the default, and then you can establish a new default the next time you use it. again, like I said, you don't got to really, really worry about it now. We're all going to be on Lake Anna. We're going to know you're on Lake Anna. It's these other bodies of water where, just from an integrity standpoint, we want to make sure we're able to see it on the map where you caught that fish versus having to type lat logs into a system somewhere. And I like building maps, but don't want Mike to have to do that. It's just a backup thing.
Oh yeah.
Yep, it's the red Samsung gallery, like Vic said. I guess people in
Nuances. It's
I want to, Ollie. Yeah, I keep forgetting that people on Facebook and YouTube can't. Yep, you got to use the Google gallery. That's right. It's illogical. Didn't make sense. But that's the way it is.
I still use that on my iPhone. I think I have both Google and whatever Apple is.
And the Apple users you don't have to worry about that. But anyone using an Android device, it's a weird little back end nuance thing within our application that's hiding it. So should resolve it.
Yeah. If anybody has any issues, definitely hit us up between now and Saturday. And if there's a real problem, like Joel said, we know where everyone's going to be at this weekend.
Yeah, and when you clear it, you're not going to have an ability to test it. But when tournament day comes on Saturday, you go to click to upload a photo. It's going to ask you where to pull it from. Like I said, don't fret about it. Come tournament day, just take your photos.
Definitely something.
Obviously, if there's an issue, we can always request the photos from you too, and go in and you can show us, because it's showing in your actual gallery where you caught it, assuming location's turned on. Just not something that really want to trouble anglers with after.
Yeah, and next year is next year, but next year is really not that far away for us. We'll be busy this off season.
Yeah, you got the schedule done yet?
Nope. I do have dates. At least tentative dates. So that's obviously the big thing. I try to avoid holidays. I try to avoid really just holidays. I try to avoid anything big going on. Of course, I don't know have the national trails released their stuff yet.
No, they haven't. Yeah, I know that Bass is the only thing left really. They said they're gonna do theirs here soon, but
yeah,
I would assume more into November than October. Their season's not fully done yet, I don't believe.
No. But yeah, schedule's definitely in the works. Yeah, and then we'll talk more on Saturday. Look forward to seeing everybody over at Tim's. If you can make it, please show up. We'll have prizes, all kind of cool stuff. So, Joel, I appreciate it, man.
Yep.
Eddie says season opener on Lake Frederick.
Don't wish that on yourself again, Eddie.
Don't wish that, man. You never know anymore.
You remember what happened last time you fished there?
That's funny. All right, guys. Well, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Thanks again, Joel. Appreciate it. Good luck to everybody on Saturday. If you need something, don't hesitate to hit Joel up. And me. I'm just kidding. But yeah, we'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be an awesome time this weekend. Have a great evening, everyone.
Too easy.
Thanks, Joel.